Hello, Mario. Mario's Waikato District Council GIS. Today I heard about the new GIS at the Waikato District Council, so I thought I'd check it out. So let's get onto my desktop here, and here I am in Google, and let's see if we can get to the Waikato District, WAIKATO, Waikato District Council, and that should get us into their website. Here it is here, Waikato District Council home. And here on the website we can see a number of things that we can do, but in particular, here we go, Maps Online. So you should be able to find it straight off. Maps Online, a little bit of an intro there. You can find a quick user guide there, but hey, that's just for later when we don't know how to do things. So here we go, and we're into the GIS. And we can see there it's got quite a nice lot of white space, quite reasonable. Looks like we can see it there, and has the various things. Now, I'm particularly interested in my property in Ngaruawahia. So we've got a thing down here called Property Search, and I'm just going to click on that there, and it asks for the full address. So let's put in the full address, 24 Durham, D-U-R-H, Durham Street, Ngaruawahia. I'm not sure what Durham Street Linz means, but let's go to Ngaruawahia, and let's put that in, and search. And is anything happening? Yep, there it is there, and there it is. It's highlighted my place there on quite a nice looking bit of a location map there, sort of thing. Now, probably need to look at a few more bits here. So we can get in here a little tab with the aerial photo. So let's get the most recent, it looks like the most recent photography here is Urban 2014. And I don't know what this parcel on aerial does. Oh, well, there it is. It's highlighted it up. There's my parcel, and we can see here that we've got all sorts of various layers and things that are available here. Most of them are ticked, and then here we have, up here, we have the ability to zoom in. Ooh, that was a bit radical. There it is. Suspect that if I click this box here, it'll maybe turn that off, but not. Oh, no, that just puts the parcel boundary. So yes, I can confirm that that's my place, and then looks like I might need to paint the roof sometime soon. But yeah, that's another problem. Now, we've got these little modules up here, and here we've got the utilities module. So we can turn that on, and there we are. It gives us again the all of the information there, various layers and things. And perhaps we can turn on the property one here as well. That's property one. I can select my property here. Not quite sure what that's doing. I'll go back to the utilities there, and that gives a bit of an idea of where the utilities are and what have you. I would like to turn on, looks like as I go to the different modules it turns it on, so I can turn on the aerial view again. And there it comes on with the aerial view and the utilities. We've got water here in the red, in the blue. So yes, that's where my water meter is, and round there. And red for the wastewater or sanitary sewer. Yes, I can confirm that that's where my sewer comes in. You'll note that there's not a lot of, well, there's stormwater over here, but there's not generally reticulated stormwater. However, the ground soakage is pretty good, and I have actually installed my own a stormwater outlet pipe in this area here, but that's not recorded on the thing. So the other one here is the property module, so we can open the property module. So these seem to be, and that gives us again just the buildings, which is the one we had before. The district plan module will perhaps give you the various zonings and things like that. So one suspects that there's some sort of index or something somewhere that can tell you. It quite well records coordinates and things up here. So I'll go back to the aerial historic. I'm not quite sure what goes on there. So that perhaps gives us a number of aerial photographs at different times. So we can go back to the 2002 photography, and there it is there. It's a wee bit grainy. We can see what was happening in 2002 there, and then we can go to the 2002 urban. So we've got another set of photography here. Yep. Oh, that's happening in 2002 there, in 2002 urban, and then 2006 urban is here again. I don't know if we click. Oh yes, there's 2006. Turn off 2002, and then 2009 urban. There, like so. Oh, 2009, yes, and back to 2002. Yeah, you can see various things that have happened to the property. I think it must take precedence to the most recent photography. So there's our 2002 urban there. Okay. Nice orderly hedges and things, and then finally we can go up to the 2014 photography there. So that's quite a useful feature for tracking things through the property. Just laughing there at my own thing, you can see that obviously the reason why the Fijoa production has sort of gone quite big on the property there, as I've sort of let the hedges do their own thing a little bit there. Alrighty, so that's the go there. Of course, the GIS. I'll just go back to the utilities one, which is probably the one that probably most interested in, is finding out where things are and then turning the aerial on there. Which one hopes that it would default to the most recent one, which is probably the case there. And then I guess there's all sorts of little tools up here. So these tools here, you can draw, find some distances. There's a coordinate tool. Find some distances, so you can draw lines and find distances, get approximate boundaries. You can get some parcel information here. So if you select that parcel, like so, I think you can get the, oh yes, there's the parcel information there. So that's given me the LINS ID, the legal description up there, 389 Town of Newcastle, that's right, the certificate of title, how the area, there, the survey plan, and what have you. Yes, so that's always quite a the property file. What would be on the property file? Nothing coming to hand there yet. Perhaps I just need to select it again. Just to, yes, there's the property file. So that gives you the numbers, property numbers, and what have you there. So that's all useful information, and then we've got all here, which is the all button, and it looks like you might have to just click in here and then just select the property just give it so that it can get, and there's all the information there, like so. Yeah, that's all pretty marvellous. Annotation is here, like so. So in the annotation tools, you can symbol, line, draw a polygon, rectangle, circle, text, probably write some text, edit, delete, and what have you. So that's all. It's got some quite good things. And then finally, the export tool here, which is where you might want to print out a copy of what you've got, and yeah, for your records. So the export tool there, we turn that on, and we just go to print here, and I've clicked the print there. Now there's various sizes. I always like PDF, so I've got A3 utilities. A3 utilities landscape, like that. PDF, you can give it a title. Looks like you can select a scale, that's quite useful, little tool, selecting a scale for your stuff, and then you can choose whether you want a raster or whatever, and then you can do a print. You can do a print. Yes, folks, that's right. And so, I don't know what's waiting for maps, Waikato there. So yes, it's coming up here, and I can open it just from memory. That takes a little bit of a while to open, but it is coming up, hopefully. And there it is, nice little PDF print of the information that we had on the screen. There, or whatever we might want. That's very good. I'm liking this. It's reasonably easy to use, and then we can come back to what we had here. Now, just in the rural ones, so we can do a property search, a parcel search. There asks you for the LINZ ID, legal certificate, and the CT number, which you may or may not have. But at the basic level, you can do the property search with the address. But this one here's one I haven't really seen before, and that's the intersection. Now, I'm interested in a property in, actually it's on the corner of Salisbury Road, so I can just put in Salisbury Road and Great South Road, and that's the bit of property that I'm interested in. So I can just click there and do a search. I might just get rid of that there, and here it is. It's coming in with the property and all in the, so I can do my slider here for, that's the aerial slider, I'm not quite sure. Oh yeah, but I'm just using the zoom, the wheel on my mouse, and here we are at the intersection. So again, we can get a little bit of data out of there, and yeah, there. So there you are. That's the Waikato District Council GIS. Reasonably easy to use. It's quite speedy. There doesn't seem to be any distance issues. So reasonably easy to get the information out of it, and yeah, quite a lot of information and what have you. So yeah, I think you yeah, overall very good. So that's my sort of first evaluation of the Waikato District Council GIS. Well done, Waikato District. I think you've got a fairly usable product there.